It all depends on...
Towards the end of our conversation, O'Neill and I started talking about the recent election and the complex ways that social media algorithms shape the news that we receive. Facebook shows us stories and ads based on what they think we want. And of course, what they think we want is based on algorithms. These algorithms look at what we've clicked on before and then feed us more content we like. The result is that we've ended up in these information silos, increasingly polarized and oblivious to what people of different political persuasions might be seeing.
I do think this is a major problem. It's the sort of the sky's the limit. We have built the internet, and the internet is a propaganda machine. It's a propaganda, delivery device, if you will. And that's not, I don't see how that's going to stop.
Yeah, especially if every moment is being optimized by an algorithm that's meant to manipulate your emotions.
Right. That's going back to Facebook's optimizer algorithm. That's not optimizing for truth. Right? It's optimizing for profit. And they claim to be neutral, but of course nothing's neutral.
Right.
And we have seen the results. We've seen what it's actually optimized for, and it's not pretty.
This kind of data-driven political micro-targeting means conspiracies and misinformation can gain surprising traction online. Stories claiming that Pope Francis endorsed Donald Trump and that Hillary Clinton sold weapons to ISIS gained millions of viewers on Facebook. Neither of those stories was true. Fixing the problem of these destructive algorithms is not going to be easy, especially when they're insinuating themselves into more and more parts of our lives. But O'Neill thinks that measurement and transparency is one place to start, like with that Facebook algorithm and the political ads that it serves to its users. If you were to talk to Facebook about how to inject some ethics into their optimization, what would you do? Would you sort of make a case for the bottom line of truth being like a longer tail way to make more money? Or would you just say, this is about ethics and you should be thinking about ethics?
To be honest, if I really had their attention, I would ask them to voluntarily find a space on the web to just put every political ad, and actually every ad, just have a way for journalists and people interested in the concept of the informed citizenry to go through all the ads that they have on Facebook at a given time.
Because even if that article about Hillary Clinton and ISIS was shared thousands of times, lots of people never saw it at all.
Just show us what you're showing other people. Because I think one of the most pernicious issues is the fact that we don't know what other people are seeing. I'm not waiting for Facebook to actually go against their interests and change their profit goal. But I do think this kind of transparency can be demanded and given.
O'Neill also says it's important to measure the broad effects of these algorithms and to understand who they most impact.
Everyone should start measuring it. And what I mean by that, it is relatively simple. And this might not be a complete start, but it's a pretty good first step, which is measure for whom this fails.
Meaning which populations are most negatively impacted by the results of these algorithms.
And what is the harm that befalls those people for whom it fails? And how are the failures distributed across the population? So if you see a hiring algorithm fail much more often for women than for men, that's a problem. Especially if the failure is they don't get hired when they should get hired. I really do think that a close examination of the distribution of failures and the harms of those failures would really, really be a good start.
If you're not mad enough about how algorithms influence your life, I've got a doozy for you after these messages. Support is provided by Squarespace. I know a lot of people who listen to this show are creative and make things, and these days, if you want to show off what you're producing and take it to the next level, you should showcase your work on a site made with Squarespace. Squarespace has beautiful templates created by world-class designers. You can just pick one, know it'll look amazing on every device, and just go for it. There's nothing to patch or upgrade ever. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use the offer code INVISIBLE to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. That's squarespace.com and use the offer code INVISIBLE. Support is provided by ZipRecruiter. Anyone who runs any kind of business knows that you're only as good as the people you hire, and finding those people is the key to your success. With ZipRecruiter, you can post your job to 100 plus job sites with just one click. Then their powerful technology efficiently matches the right person to your job better than anyone else. That's why ZipRecruiter is different. Unlike other job sites, ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them. In fact, over 80% of jobs posted on ZipRecruiter get a qualified candidate in just 24 hours. No juggling emails or calls to your office. Simply screen, rate, and manage candidates all in one place with ZipRecruiter's easy-to-use dashboard. Find out today why ZipRecruiter has been used by businesses of all sizes to find the most qualified job candidates with immediate results. And right now, my listeners can post jobs on ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, for free. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/99. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/99. Support comes from Article. Article has recently launched a new bedroom collection. It features mid-century modern and industrial design influences. And like all of Article's furniture, they pay really close attention to detail. And the collection features high-quality solid wood and stunning fabrics. And of course, it's all remarkably affordable and shipped to your door for a flat fee of $49. Get $50 off your first order at article.com/99pi. Radiotopia executive producer Julie Shapiro got an Amoeba Wild Walnut coffee table, like the one we have in the office. And you know what she did? She went to article.com/99pi.
We are currently experiencing higher call volumes than normal. Please stay on the line and an agent will be with you shortly.
Here's one that I think is kind of fun because it's annoying and secret, but you would never know it. So if you call up a customer service line, I'm not saying this will always happen, but it will sometimes happen that your phone number will be used to backtrack like who you are. You will be sussed as like, are you a high value customer or a low value customer? And if you're a high value customer, you'll talk to a customer service representative much sooner than if you're a low value customer. You'll be put on hold longer. That's how businesses make decisions nowadays.
You are caller number 99. Your call is important to us. Please stay on the line.
99% Invisible was produced this week by Delaney Hall. Tech and mix production by Emmett Fitzgerald. Katie Mingle is the senior producer. Kurt Kolstead is the digital director. Sean Rial composed all the music. The rest of the staff includes Avery Trufelman, Sharif Yusuf, Taryn Mazza, and me, Roman Mars. Special thanks to Ryan Kiesler and Courtney Riddle. We are a project of 91.7 KALW in San Francisco and produced on Radio Row in beautiful downtown Oakland, California. 99% Invisible is part of Radiotopia from PRX, a collective of the best, most innovative shows in all of podcasting. We are supported by the Knight Foundation and coin-carrying listeners just like you. You can find 99% Invisible and join discussions about the show on Facebook. You can tweet at me at Roman Mars and the show at 99pi.org. We're on Instagram, Tumblr, and Reddit too. But our lovely home on the internet with more design stories than we can ever tell you here on the radio, or podcast, I guess this is a podcast, is our website at 99pi.org.
Radiotopia.